what's up, Flunkie Force? It's Game Flunkie. Today we're going to be watching the reveal trailer for Darksiders 3. If you don't know, Darksiders is a series that surrounds the four Horsemen. The first two just dealt with war and death. Basically, the story starts off in the first one, war breaks the seals that pretty much start a war between heaven and hell on earth. There's a whole big spiel behind that. Anyway, it was created by THQ. The studio shut down and restarted under a new name, THQ NORDIC. Anyway, this is a continuation of the series. I don't know if you want to call this a sequel, the prequel. I don't know, because it looks like, well, we'll discuss it, what it looks like. But as always, I'm going to watch it first, not say anything, then we'll go back, pick it apart, and pull out some things that seem interesting enough. Alright? Enjoy.
The seals of the apocalypse have been broken. Shattered by war's betrayal. Will you answer our call, Rider of the Black Horse? To hunt down and destroy the enemies of existence itself. The 7 deadly sins have escaped and are ravaging the earth. They must be stopped.
Hello, brother.
Do you accept this undertaking? Though they are 7, and you but 1.
With pleasure.
Shattered by wars.
Alright, so I was just talking to myself for like 2 minutes. Didn't realize I had the mic muted. Anyway, so this is where I get kind of thrown off with the timeline here, but I'm going to try to do my best. I haven't played Darksiders 2 in a minute, and same with Darksiders 1. But essentially in the first one, as the trailer revealed, a war broke the seals, alright? That set upon what led to the Earth's destruction, right? And so the Charred Council, which is these 3 glowing heads of fire right here, right? They pretty much judge, jury, and executioner of the 4 Horsemen. Nobody else is. The 4 Horsemen keep balance between heaven and hell, pretty much. What's interesting is they also command them. The 4 Horsemen are like their frontline defense, I guess you call them. They're the guys they call on whenever they need help. So the Charred Council pretty much commands the 4 Horsemen. So when quote unquote war broke the seal, but come to find out in the first one it wasn't him. He was tricked into coming to Earth and breaking the seals, and I think he was tricked by Abaddon, if I remember his name. Anyway. So he was punished for a long time. Eventually, his punishment was rescinded, and he was allowed to go to Earth and kind of redeem himself, quote unquote. There's more to the story. But what's interesting is when this happened, Death was also trying to revoke his punishment. So Death was trying to restore human life. See, all humans were wiped out by the war between heaven and hell. What Death was trying to do was restore human life, if I remember correctly. I know fans are going to like kill me for butchering this. So what makes it interesting is where the story takes place for the third one. It seems Fury is coming out, I think, because they're calling it a sequel to 1. And I think Death is like the prequel to 1 in a weird way, because it's after War's punishment, but I don't know, it's a clusterfuck. But the point being is, what's interesting is the timeline, like I said before, that I'm butchering it again, and how Fury is supposed to be coming in sometime after War has been punished. Now, it could also mean, because at the end of 1, he was after he beat everyone and stuff like that, War was asked, how are you going to fight all these armies alone, heaven, hell, and everybody else? He goes, I'm not alone. And it shows up in the corner, like the camera pans, and there's the other horseman riding down, or shooting down like a star or some shit. What's interesting, though, is it could also mean War has got caught by the Charred Council again and being punished. Or, back to his, like, imprisonment. So it could be that, too. What I thought was pretty neat, though, I love Fury's design with the dark armor. But what really sells it... Hold on, where's it at? That purple hair, that flowing purple hair. I don't know why, but she looks like a character from League of Legends. I'm gonna get shit on for that, but am I the only one that sees this? Like, the tattoos and... I don't know, she looks like something from League of Legends. No, she looks like that assassin chick from League of Legends. That's who she looks like. She's got the, the doohickey and the hair that kind of flows like... Alright, so anyway, so there's that. So what's interesting too, though, another thing is her interaction with War. She's like, she has no fucks given. Like, she does not care. That hair, oh my god, dude, I'm jealous. Like, look at that hair. I want that hair. Am I the only one who wants that hair? Like, it just flows elegantly and, just trails off. But no, another thing too is her reaction to War. She's like, she did not care. But let's look at this armor, though. So she looks like because each of the different horsemen are powered by something. Obviously, Death was like a crow and death. War is about war and fighting. Yay. I wonder what Fury's based in. What's cool, too, is, like, she doesn't have heavy armor, obviously, but she's well-worn and battled. That sounds wrong. Well-worn and battled. Anyway.
With pleasure.
But I don't know. But she also could be that, like, sister you have is, like, real, like, dickish, but she really cares about you. But the way she's just, like, her hairstyle, her red whip, which I think is pretty epic, and that dude just looks like, oh, shit. This guy right here, this is what happened. I'm going to tell you what happened. This guy, he got employed by the demon war people, right? He was on, basically, War and Death fucked everything up. So this guy's in unemployment. He gets called into... What's that thing they call? Temp agency, and he's like, listen, we got this chick out here killing shit. You look like a strong guy. Come over here and help us kill her. And then this face is the face of a guy who realized he picked the wrong job as a child. This is the face of a man who sat in the guidance counselor's office, and they told him, you know what? You are going to be a badass demon one day. And he took that to heart, and now look at him. He could have been an accountant. And now he got his head chopped off, so that's, yeah. I love the fucking whip. I hope the whip functions like that. Like, in today's technology and the way games are designed, I want that whip to function like that, too. Like that wave and flowing, how it kind of like curls almost like a snake. Yeah, I want that. And it hooks, oh my god. What's the name of that chick from, oh, Lord have mercy, what's her name? She's from Soul Calibur. She has that sword that breaks off. It's like a little tiny whip, and just, that's badass. I am fucking stoked, though. So it has a 2018 release, as told by the trailer. Release the Fury. With her, she has no color in her eyes either. That's another thing, too. So yeah, so it's interesting that she's working for the Charred Council. I'm assuming maybe at this time she thinks War is guilty. Even I know Death tried to prove his innocence and trying to revoke his punishment by restoring life. And I know War... So it might be before War breaks out, Fury's out there claiming the 7 deadly sins. So, I don't know what has happened, but he seems like he fucked up some shit. Because I know it's not really his fault, because the first one explains all that. But in his, like, misunderstanding, he caused a lot of bad things to happen. But, like I said before, it could also mean at the end of 1, he got captured again by the Charred Council. That'd be dumb to me, right? That'd be, like, really beyond stupid to get captured again. Because he retained all of his power and then some, so I don't know. But... I think it's more of the case it was before he got out, before he was his sins was rescinded, and I think it's during that time Fury's around there mopping up the mess of the 7 deadly sins, which I'm actually more curious about them than anything else. Like I said, before we call it a day, though, again, like this armor looks crazy as shit, and I'm curious like what this means. Could this mean like she's powered up by something? And I mean, as the time goes on, we'll get more information and more trailers to check out. But this right here, this caught my eye real quick. Because it just, I mean, I don't know, but look at the, like, is that a skull on it? Dude, she came a-packing. Holy crap. And the details in the armor is immaculate, though. She still looks like a League of Legends. She looks like a League character. I'm sorry, guys. She looks like Riot Games made this. I don't know why I'd see that. I'm sorry. Alright, but yeah, no, it's pretty unique. I like the armor and stuff. I like what I'm seeing. I really do, honestly. I've always loved Darksiders, and I've loved the characters, especially their Horsemen. But at least one more after this, so... you know, and everybody was saying, back when 2 was released, would they release like a co-op where you could play as War, Death, and Fury, and Famine, I think it is. So, I don't know. She's one bad mamma jamma, though. Alright guys, so that's it for now. That is the game trailer reveal for Darksiders 3 by THQ NORDIC. I'll leave a link in the description below if you want to check it out, or you can go on YouTube, type IGN first, and boom, that's where I got it. Thanks again, guys. Have a nice day. This is Game Flunkie, signing off.